For Saturday, and J.R. Smith set a brand new track record at a 14.095, shattering the 15.01 set by Casey Roberts, and he will go on to dominate that 50-lap event and pick up his second Southern All-Star win in his career.
You are.
18 drivers are signed in for the feature tonight.
Whenever that orange light's on.
So we're very excited to see what's about to unravel. Thank you for fans coming out and braving the chilly temps here in the Panhandle State, here on the Panhandle side of Florida, in the Sunshine State. Contrary to beliefs, yes, it does get cold in Florida, but just here more on the north side. But yes, Florida do get some chilly weather at certain times of the year, just like some of the other parts of the South. I'm from around the South Atlanta area, and we're fighting the same weather right now. So we definitely know that the South is feeling the cold grip. The next race for the Southern All-Stars next Sunday, $12,000 to win at the Cherokee Speedway in Gaffney, South Carolina, the track your mama warned you about. Expecting a lot of your World of Outlaw, Morton Building, Super Late Model Series drive to be on as well as competitors, and of course, Southern All-Star Hot Shoes and the Carolina Contingency crowd that hangs around there. This is a good opportunity for all our young race fans to run down to the fence real quick, wave to the driver, grab a close picture as we're getting ready to start our driver introduction for tonight's 60 lap, $7,000 to win payday at the Spring Break Bash at the Beach weekend. Many colleges, a couple of the schools getting out this Friday, starting their spring break weekend. We're kicking it off here the Raceway, the second race of the 2019 season for the Southern All-Stars. First opening weekend, we will be back August 31st and September 1st, Saturday and a Sunday. That's Labor Day weekend, and it will pay $9,000 total if you can sweep that weekend, and we are looking forward to it. So we're getting close to driver intros. Just finishing getting everybody there in their correct order, and we're about to, for those tuning in on Just Dirt Productions, thank y'all for tuning in. Oh, they said it was too quiet out there. You want to see? Want that check? Don't get it.
I just stuck up to adjust the mic.
Yeah, I'm talking lower than usual. But definitely sorry about that, guys. For Just Dirt Productions, bringing you the live pay-per-view, Dan Costello and crew doing a fantastic job bringing you live footage of tonight's Bash at the Beach. So here we go, starting lineup for tonight's Bash at the Beach 60. 7,000 on the line, starting from the tail end. Out of Hope, Florida, Colton Leyendecker stepping up from the sportsman class, making his second Southern All-Star appearance. Starting to his inside, finished second in the Southern All-Star Series points out of Caledonia, Mississippi, with the Track Star chassis, J. Dickens race engines under the hood. It'll be Mark Dotson. Up to the next row to the outside, out of Pace, Florida. It'll be the number 31A machine of Matt Shavers, into his inside in the 02 machine. Out of Harold, Florida, the son of a Panhandle legend, the Buzzsaw Jr., J.C. Wilson. Row 7 to the outside. Out of Fayetteville, Tennessee, the defending Southern All-Star Series champion in the Black Diamond race car, J. Dickens race engine under the hood, the J27 machine of J. Scott. And to his inside, out of Columbus, Georgia, and the Mosley's Auto Body and Repair, number 99, Black Diamond race car, Clements race engine under the hood. It's the River City Hustler, J.R. Mosley. Row 6 to the outside in the 10C machine out of Panama City, Florida. In the Longhorn chassis by Weaver, Clements Race Engine under the hood in the Panama City Cycles sponsor number 10. It'll be flying Ryan Crane. And to his inside, out of Chatsworth, Georgia, in the 87 Kryptonite chassis, Phantom Race Engines under the hood. It'll be one of the DirtOnDirt.com Cruise with the Champions Rookie of the Year candidates. It'll be Andrew Littleton. Row 5 to the outside in the 8A machine out of Kosciuszko, Mississippi. It'll be one of the Rookie of the Year candidates and a man to keep your eyes on. It will be AA Austin Arnold. Then to his inside in the number 36 machine, making one of the highest running guys here at the Speedway, and making his second appearance this season on the circuit out of Florida. It'll be Taylor Jarvis. Row 4 to the outside, out of Cleveland, Tennessee, 4-time series champion in the Savage chassis by Jason Welshin, Phantom Race Engine, Vic Hill Race Engines under the hood. It will be the Hustler, Riley Hickman. To his inside, another Southern All-Star Rookie of the Year candidate in the from Calera, Alabama, in the Rocket XR1. Vic Hill Race Engines up under the hood. It'll be Big Bad Sideways Billy Franklin. Row 3 to the outside in the 10B machine. In the Longhorn by Weaver, Cornet Race Engines under the hood in the Henderson Motorsports entry. The 2018 World of Outlaw Morton Buildings Rookie of the Year, it'll be David Breezel. And to his inside out of Ottawa, Tennessee, a frequent flyer on the Durance Lane Series, stepping up into super competition this year. In the 1P machine out of Winchester, Tennessee, out of Ottawa, Tennessee, it'll be Andy Pickelsheimer. Row 2 to the outside. In the number 24 machine out of Cartersville, Georgia, leading the DirtOnDirt.com Cruise with the Champions Rookie of the Year chase is Captain Cartersville, Zach Leonardi. And to his inside, in the number 10 machine, leading the charge for the Floridians out of Milton, Florida, with a Victory Circle chassis to pilot behind him. It'll be the man himself, Dynamite Joseph Joyner. And starting on the pole, to the outside out of Toccoa, Georgia, former Bash at the Beach winner and the most continuous winner on the Southern All-Star Series championship in the last 6 years, in the Win Motorsports Longhorn chassis, Clements Race Engine under the hood. It'll be Casey Roberts. And to his inside, the pole man tonight, picking up overall fast qualifier award out of Columbus, Mississippi, in the 21XXX machine. It'll be Neil Baggett.
Right, Ray, going to do Facebook Live. Won't you get the fans?
Gotcha. So we're going to get ready to get our drivers pulled off as we're about to get going here in this event. All right, race fans, we ask you to please back away from the fence area. Race fans, please back away from the fence area as cars are in motion.
Keep them double file, keep them double file. Everybody ain't rolling.
So Billy Franklin not able to fire on the number 17 machine. He's going to have to get a little push over here in turns number 1. Can y'all back away from the fence area? By here on turns 1 on the front stretch. Can y'all please back away from the fence area? My race fans over here by the staging light in turns 1. Can you please back away from the fence area? My spotters for the crew, can you please back away from the fence area? So we're getting the cars tucked in nice and tight as they're about to turn these bad boys loose. 800 plus horsepower of fire-breathing, fueled adrenaline and aggression about to turn loose onto this speedway. We're going into the 4-wide salute for the Southern All-Star Super Late Models presented by Max Fab. Thank you to DirtOnDirt.com. Thank you to Just Dirt Productions for bringing this live pay-per-view for our race fans across the nation to see one of the greatest actions in racing today. So race fans, get up on your feet. Get up on your feet. The 4-wide salute to our drivers. Get up on your feet as they're about to salute to you, the greatest fans in the nation tonight. Get out your camera phones, tablets. Get connected to the internet. Hashtag SAS Dirt. Hashtag Southern Raceway. Hashtag Bash at the Beach. Here they are. The juggernauts of the Sandlot. The baddest boys with the biggest toys. The premier series of the South. Here are your Southern All-Star Super Late models. Wave to them because they're waving back at you. Flap your arms. Shake your babies. Don't shake your babies. We'll have defects involved. But definitely salute the drivers here as we will celebrate and get going here for 60 ground-pounding laps of dirt racing tonight. So they're breaking from the 4-wide formation. Track getting just a tad bit more water put up on the high line, just to give these boys just a little more traction and a little more racetrack for 60 laps. 17 of the best in the Southeast, 5 states being represented tonight. Next week, Southern All-Stars at Gaffney, South Carolina's own Cherokee Speedway for 12 stacks, 12,000 on the line. And we cannot wait to see what will unfold at the Gaffney, South Carolina Oval for round 3 of the 36-year-old series. Coming up April 20th, the first annual King of the Hill 40-lap extravaganza. And we live tonight.
Hold on. We need to make a couple laps here. Check some transponder.
Just doing a quick check through on these guys before we turn them loose. We are ready to lock and load. So much from last night, from big pile-ups to changes in the lead, 2 and 3 wide racing. No problem here at Southern Raceway as the Soldiers of the Sand will tangle with the Southern All-Stars tonight as the Southern All-Stars open their first weekend up ever in the Panhandle State, or the Panhandle region of the Sunshine State. I'm going to get that right eventually. Kim and Tom Lowry doing a great job promoting the Speedway. Thank you for having the Southern All-Stars in for the 3rd time and for 2 events, 2 double weekend events. Thank the track prep crew for doing a great job. Track's looking phenomenal. It is smooth and it's wide and it's gonna get racy.
Come on, 36. Come on around here and stop and turn 4. Check his receiver.
So having receiver issues out of Taylor Jarvis's number 36. As his transponder, which is used to score our cars, are getting checked to be sure that they are in their right spot. And run a smooth show. The final race of the night. Been an excellent job by the crew to move the show and keep it rolling throughout the night. 9 o'clock here Central Time. 10 o'clock for those on the Eastern Seaboard.
If you're good, we're going to wait on the field right here. We're going 1 to go. We're going 1 to go at the line.
So Taylor Jarvis starting 9th. He is getting on the transponder. And they seem like they've gotten it fixed.
60 laps. 60
All right, lights are out. Here we go. We're about to go green flag racing. The big finale of the night. As we bring to the Bash at the Beach weekend to a close with a grand finale, 60 laps, $7,000 on the line. Can Neil Baggett pull the sweep? So the Soldiers of the Sand are going to defend their turf against the Southern All-Stars, and out of 4, and here we go. So the 101 of Casey Roberts will win the drag race. Off for the 1 and 2, Zach Leonardi cranks it up to the high side. He gets a run on Neil Baggett. He'll overtake the third spot from Joseph Joyner. Off into the corner they go. Everybody dipping down in there, shaking and jiving off the corner. What a race, and they come to the line. So lap number 1 is now in the books. Casey Roberts starting to drive off from the rest of the field. Neil Baggett sitting in second. Zach Leonardi runs third. David Breezell up to fourth. Joseph Joyner powering to the high side in fifth. Riley Hickman up to the 6th spot. So the 33 machine of Colton Leyendecker of Hope, Florida goes over the embankment. His night is over. By side for fourth. Joseph Joyner getting it on with Hickman as they come off to the corner. Back off into 1 and 2. Joyner's hopping and bopping like he's up in the club, making it rain on these boys. Out of 4, Neil Baggett, Joyner, run down your leader for the lead. So Casey Roberts better get ready to get up on the game. The Mississippi Madman is ready for some action tonight. So single file racing so far on the field as the groove has gotten nice and wide. Andel Picklesheimer sitting back there in the 8th position trying to hold off Billy Franklin right now. DeadOnDirt.com cruise with the champions. Ricky Deere points leader sitting in the 3rd spot. But the battle for the lead is about to get good. Baggett is making a run for him. Casey Roberts, they have given him the signal. You better get up on it, because it ain't no play down here in this hood, and we're going to show you how we get down in these streets here in Milton, Florida. So back off into 1 and 2. Neil Baggett is closing up on your leader down the backstretch. Casey Roberts goes around the lap car to the outside. Baggett's going to try to fall up behind him. We are 8 laps complete this time by. 52 laps to go. Roberts knows he's got to keep the door shut down at the bottom as lap traffic is coming into play. Neil Baggett trying to be aggressive to work his way up to get around Roberts. But the battle for 3rd is about to get good. David Breezell is now challenging Zach Leonardi. Look at the young rookie. What a move by him as he got around lap traffic. Oh, Neil Baggett, he's ready. The battle for the, Ryan Crane at the bottom in turns 1 and 2. Caution out. So the caution out in turns 1 and 2 for the number 10 of Flying Ryan Crane, the Panama City driver. Things could have got out of hand. Hurry there. As we got the first caution out, 50 laps to go in this one. So the first caution is out right now, out onto the speedway. As we have 10 laps complete, still 50 laps to go. So we are going to go to the Delaware double file restart here soon. Ryan Crane gets his car fired up. He'll join the tail end of the lead lap cars who are currently running right now. We want to thank Rugged Radios, DirdOnDirt.com, Cruise with the Champions, AR Bodies, Hoosier Racing Tires, Sunoco Race Fuels, LaJoy of Seating, MSR Mafia, and the many other contingency sponsors that help make this series great as it is, and we continue to thank them for their support. We thank all the race fans for not only tuning in with Just Dirt Productions for this live pay-per-view, but those here in the stands and enjoying some great racing. So Ryan Crane will join back in the 18th position. Excuse me, the 15th position. As he'll be the last car on the lead lap. Mark Dotson 1 lap down. Matt Shavers 1 lap down as well.
Nobody's challenging. 21, show me inside or out.
So the race director telling second place to choose inside or out, and he's going with the outside. The rest of the field is going to go into Delaware double file action and to ascending order. And once the field's in double file action, we're going to tuck them in one more tight and go racing. Lights are out. Here we go. Into turns 3 and 4. They're going to mash it down to the firewall. It's on. Off in the 1 and 2 they go. Zach Leonardi trying to get around Neil Baggett for a second, and he does. The young 17-year-old phenom going for it in 3 and 4. Neil Baggett slides high back. Here comes Leonardi to the inside. And Leonardi will get him at the line. David Brezel trying to follow up behind him. The Mississippi man. Oh, we got a caution in turns 3 and 4. J.C. Wilson. Oh, y'all going to take that lap? So 11 laps complete. That lap was completed prior to the caution. So Zach Leonardi now up to second. Neil Baggett to fall to the 3rd spot. David Brezel was trying to fall up behind but ran just a tad bit short prior to the caution. But J.C. Wilson, he's now going to join the tail end of the field. So 11 complete, 49 to go. Great job by Tom Lowry and the track prep crew getting this thing ready for this 60 lapper. So we're going to give them the 1 to go signal this time by. And there we go. The lights are out. So we're going to tighten them up again. Casey Roberts looking to take home $7,000 if he can hang on for the next 49 laps around the speedway. No stranger to victory lane. He won the first ever Bash at the Beach. He was running for the 2nd spot last night, but unfortunately he lost it. And Casey Roberts going to make this field fire up and say, yeah, like that little John, and here we go. So things got a little crazy right there. And, oh, Joseph Jordan in a 3-wide fight for the 5th position. They're going to pile around him, Andy Pickelsheimer. Not wasting time, but look at Neil Baggett. He gets back around Zach Leonardi, and he's up to 2nd now. So Leonardi will fall back to 3rd. David Brezel's going to give chase back there in the 4th spot. And Andy Pickelsheimer in 5th. Casey Roberts still got that thing pointed in the right direction, and he's showing away. These guys are rocking around this speedway. 2 good grooves worked into the track, and they are continuing to get around here. Zach Leonardi showing them how to do it as he leads the Southern All-Star. DirtOnDirt.com Cruise with the Champions Rick of the Year campaign. Neil Baggett cannot close up on Casey Roberts. So Casey Roberts has got that brand new Longhorn working to his advantage and showing how to get away from the rest of the field. A great battle for 9th. Sitting in the 9th spot, Austin Arnold, Jay Scott going at each other as they continue to race. All turns 4, and Ryan Crane trying to get up in there. Here comes the flying Ryan. He's up under Jay Scott, trying to put the pressure to him. Down the backstretch they go. My goodness, that's a good race off the corner. They get into it. Jay Scott and Austin Arnold still going at each other. Down the back stretch into 3 and 4, and Zach Leonardi going to surrender third. David Brezel, the veteran, are taking over. Back down the back stretch, they go into turns 3 and 4. Continue to show the way. Leonardi having a great race as he's looking for a career-high Southern All-Star finish. Casey Roberts' lead is starting to get longer than the legs on Kerry Underwood as he continues to show him how to get around this speedway. Great racing, and Leonardi showing him that it's still something on the outside. Casey Roberts to the outside of J.C. Wilson to put him a lap down. And he will. Neil Baggett's going to try to fellow Floridian. David Brezel in third. Oh, and Baggett's going to slide high. Here comes Brezel for second. J.C. Wilson has got him in a fit. Side by side in a 1 and 2 they go. The 36 of Taylor Jarvis takes it over the embankment. His night is over. Brezel is all up under him. He's trying to get to him. They come to the line. And Neil Baggett gets around J.C. Wilson. Brezel follows up behind him to the outside. He is still giving chase to Baggett. Roberts has got to get around J.R. Mosley. And he does. He gives him a little nudge there to say, hey, that brother, slide it over. I'm here for you. Again, Brezel is all over Baggett coming to the line. What a battle for second. Baggett takes it up to the top rope. Trying to set him up for a good old Randy Macho Man elbow drop off the corner. Coming to the line. Brezel's going to fight him back. Lap traffic has got our leaders in a fit. And Leonardi has walked down second and third with Andrew Littleton and Mosley side by side for a position in front of your race leader. Oh, and around goes Littleton. Caution in turns 1 and 2. Wow. Neil Baggett ran out of patience. He knew what the impending danger that was approaching behind him. David Brezel. I think David Brezel sent out more alarms than Shark Week down here with the way that was going out. My goodness. 3 laps shy of the halfway marker. So far, Casey Roberts have been able to hold on to the lead and even begin to get a close to a straightaway lead over Neil Baggett and David Brezel. Andrew Littleton. Troubles continue for the debut weekend of the Kryptonite race car, Phantom Race Engine number 87. Here with the Southern All-Stars doing his Rookie of the Year campaign. So there, Andrew Littleton coming down to be checked over by our race officials to make sure that the right rear panel and decking is not scrubbing against the tire. That could be a caution later on. So the caution coming out, 27 laps in, 33 laps to go. Track's holding up very well. The outside lane steadily coming more and more in as they continue to keep the track blowed off and doing a fantastic job. We're enjoying a great race here tonight. Those tuning in through Just Dirt Productions with Dan Costello and his fabulous crew, thank y'all for filming and bringing you this race live for the masses to see. So the lights are out. We're about to do it again. Can't wait to see what's about to unfold. For 33 more laps. So Casey Roberts has got these boys bumping off each other like Cardi B in a twerk video. My goodness, trouble in turns 4. Cars came to a stop in 4. So caution out. In turns 4, Ryan Crane came to a complete stop after a wild and woolly start that could have turned very disastrous. So Joseph Joyner also joining back, but Ryan Crane, the cause of the caution, his second caution of the night. So Neil Baggett up to second, gonna choose the outside. David Breezell up to third, is gonna choose the inside. Fourth place running Zach Leonardi, the rookie of the points leader, sitting in fourth. And Andy Picklesheimer, a late entry, up to fifth now. So here we go. They're going to hit it till the loud pedal is on. So David Breezell, he slides it up in front of him for second. So David Breezell is up to second. Neil Baggett's got to fall back to third. Picklesheimer is getting a move over by Jay Scott. And there he is. Now Jay Scott has moved up to sixth, and Billy Franklin's trying to get up under him. Hard racing here tonight, great racing. Andrew Picklesheimer's off to pace in turns 2. The number 1 coming to a slow. He eases down the backstretch, and he makes the hard right turn. His night is now over. Now race leader Casey Roberts has got to get ready to deal with David Breezell, as he is going to try to give him a run for his money. Halfway in, halfway to go this time by. 30 laps complete at the running order right now. Casey Robert leads. Second, David Breezell. Third, Neil Baggett. Fourth, Zach Leonardi. Fifth, Jason Welsh. Sixth, Jay Scott. Seventh, Billy Franklin. Eighth, Joseph Joyner. Ninth, Ryan Crane. And 10th is J.R. Mosley. Andrew Littleton up to 11th, and J.C. Wilson sits in 12th of the currently running drivers. Caution out onto the speedway. Austin Arnold in the number 8, coming to a slow in turns 3. Tough break for Mr. Arnold.
The 8 is going to do, and they know what the 8 is going to do.
So good racing so far. 31 complete, 29 laps to go as we're crossing the halfway marker. As soon as we get a pit report from Austin Arnold, we'll
Let me know about the 8.
we'll know where to go from then. So Roberts continues to lead. So there's going to be an interesting development on this restart. Will David Breezell choose the outside line, or will he go for the inside? All right, we're about to go back green here. Everybody's racked and stacked tight. And out of turn 4, they're going to get to it. Oh, Breezell and Baggett making contact. So right rear quarter panel damage done to the door of Neil Baggett, but we stay green. Jay Scott is really making his presence known. He's going for Zach Leonardi. He's going to rip that top 5 from him. And that could have got real ugly. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. And, oh, they're all over the place now. These guys are battling and scrambling for position. Riley Hickman had worked his way up to 4th. As Leonardi getting a little shove. So Jay Scott surrendering to Joseph Joyner for the 6th position. Excuse me, for the 5th spot. Jay Scott now back to 6th. Ryan Crane running in 7th. Zach Leonardi to 8th. Meanwhile, no one has been able to answer the call of Casey Roberts. And he has put his foot down on this field and gagging him right now as he is stretching further and further away. So Breezell continues to try to give chase to Casey Roberts with Neil Baggett, Riley Hickman in 4th, Joseph Jordan, the first Floridian, up to 5th. 6th place is Jay Scott in Tennessee driver. Ryan Crane in a 10 and 8. Zach Leonardi in 9th and Jared Mosley 10th. So these super late models, my goodness, you can hear those motors. There's got them tanked up and screaming off into the corner. Prime example right there. Casey Roberts squeezed that sucker off in there. So down the back stretch he goes. Moonwalking on these boys tonight. Casey Roberts have had a flawless race so far. Now he's starting to approach lap traffic of Billy Franklin and J.C. Wilson. Track starting to harden up. Got a lot of grip in it, so guys are going to start looking for the favorable line to get around the speedway. Andrew Littleton off the pace in the 87 in turns number 2. Roberts will put him a lap down. We'll see if Littleton can make it over the embankment, and he does. So Andrew Littleton calls it a night. His night is over. Billy Franklin goes a lap down. 40 laps in. 20 to go. Make that 19 to go this time by. Guys moving around the speedway at a torrid pace. Joseph Joyner is under attack from the J27 of Jay Scott. Jay Scott trying to work his way around him as they go into turn number 2. Jay Scott gets that J. Dickens motor fired up down to the bottom. Here he comes, digging down the Catfish Hollow to get around him. Jay Scott trying to hold the point. Joyner, oh dynamite, ready to go, boom, down the back stretch he goes. Zach Leonardi, he gets passed by Ryan Crane in the later stages of the race. 16 to go this time by. 15 to go now. Neil Baggett is under attack from the Hustler. The Hustler is trying to hustle his way up under Neil Baggett for 3rd. Riley Hickman looking for a season high. The Southern All-Stars. J.C. Wilson gets to boot. Riley Hickman is trying to work his way around the 07 machine, and that's going to cost him time, as that's going to allow Neil Baggett to get away from the Hustler, the 4-time champ. Breezell is starting to get back into striking distance of Casey Roberts. 13 to go, make that 12 to go this time by as they complete lap number 48. So J.R. Mosley sitting in the way of the 101 machine. And Roberts' lead is continuing to diminish. The number 10 of David Breezell is starting to close up the gap on him. Casey Roberts' kryptonite has been the exit off turn 4. And that's where David Brezel continues to make up pace. A pair of Longhorns leading the charge. J.R. Mosley. He pulls it in. Oh, he stops on turn 3. J.R. Mosley. Caution out onto the speedway with 10 laps to go. Wowie, oh wow. J.R. Mosley, the River City Hustler, coming to a stop right at the exit. Well, right into the entryway into the pit road. J.R. Mosley scoring a top 10 finish last night. Was hoping to be able to collect another top 10 in his run for the Southern All-Star DirtOnDirt.com Cruising to the Champions Rookie of the Year campaign for 2019. So J.R. Mosley was running 10th at the time and can't get fired back up. He will relinquish that spot. J.C. Wilson looking the youngest driver in the field at 16 years old. Just looking to score his second open competition top 10 and his debut in super late model competition. So J.R. Mosley, they pull him off. His night is over with. All right, 10 laps to go. We're getting ready to go into the Delaware double file restart. 10 cars left, running currently right now.
No, it's not.
And out of turn 4, the field looking finer than Beyonce in a twerk video. Here we go. So David Brezel's gonna shove the door on. Oh! Trouble in 1 and 2. Joseph Joyner. Jay Scott getting caught together, battling for position. Bringing a caution out. Tough break. Joseph Joyner and Jay Scott. Jay Scott was putting on a show as he had worked his way up to 6th. Him and Joyner have been battling it out for the last 20 plus laps for that final top 5 position. So that's going to be a tough break. So J.R. Mosley rejoining the field. Probably will be 10. So Jay Scott and Joseph Joyner. Oh, Jay Scott may be calling it a day, and he is. Jay Scott, the defending champion, taking it over the embankment. His night's over. And he is crawling, so something definitely not good on the J27 machine of Jay Scott. Yes. So Joyner's going to go to the tail end of the lead lap cars, which will just be 2 spot. Which will be 7th, not too bad. So Joyner still in contention with 10 laps to go in this one. Spectacular racing tonight here at the Bash at the Beach. All right, going into the double foul. Delaware double foul restart with 10 laps to go. Here in the Bash at the Beach. 60 lapper. As the shootout is coming on.
I've made up to 400 in a night. Just over the camera and shine, huh?
Wouldn't hurt.
Huh? Just to follow the race. What we got?
And they got 10 laps to go out of turn 4. They hit it down to the firewall and it's on. Off into 1 and 2 they go. Riley Hickman trying to get third away from Neil Baggett. Zach Leonardi up to 5th. He's got to hold off Ryan Crane and the rest of them. Out of turns 4. 9 laps to go this time by. Billy Franklin and J.R. Mosley side by side coming into 1 and 2. Franklin's going to hold a point from JR as they roll it down the backstretch. Off into turns 4 they go. Roberts continuing to rocking away from David Breezell. Seven to go this time by as Roberts continue to stretch his lead out. And Billy Franklin, his night is over. He pulls it to the pit side. His night is over. Ryan Crane dealing with Joseph Joyner. The battle for 6 is on. 54 in, 6 to go. Time in the hourglass is slipping away. This time by for Roberts, 5 to go. The top 5 running at the line. Casey Roberts, David Breezell in 2nd. 3rd is Neil Baggett. 4th, Riley Hickman and Zach Leonardi rounds out your top 5 at Ryan Crane in 6th. Joseph Joyner in 7th. Oh, and Joyner off to pace in turns 2. He spins it out. Coaching out with 4 to go. Flat tire, what it seems like on the Joseph Joyner machine, though, yeah. Flat tire on the Joyner machine. So tire wear could come into play with just 4 laps to go in this one. Casey Roberts looking to win 3 out of 5 of the Bash of the Beach weekends. Casey Roberts got a last win coming with the Southern All-Stars back on September at the Oglethorpe Speedway Park down there in Savannah, Georgia for a 4,000 to win event. And he has kept winning through the years prior to. David Breezell last win coming at the Thunder Hill Raceway Park in September, Labor Day weekend in 2017. So both drivers looking to get back in the victory lane here really soon. Neil Baggett sits in the 3rd spot after picking up his first career Southern All-Star win last night. Riley Hickman, 2017 Governor's Cup winner at the Magnolia Motor Speedway. Last Southern All-Star wins for him. And Zach Leonardi still looking for his first career Southern All-Star win. The 17-year-old phenom sitting in the 5th spot. Billy Franklin's going to join the field. They're going to get these single file start from this point on. 4 laps remaining. Casey Roberts on his Jermaine Dupri. Money ain't a thing to him out of 4. Here we go. So off into 1 and 2 they go. 4 laps remaining in this one. Ryan Crane like to lost it as they went into 1 and 2. But we stay green flag out of turns 4. 3 to go. This time by for race leader Casey Roberts. David Breezell sits in second. Neil Baggett in third. Riley Hickman fourth. Zach Leonardi in fifth. Down the back stretch they go. 3 to go this time out for Casey Roberts. And boy, he just rocket off that corner. Look how he just set that thing in there. Just like Snoop Dogg in a Cadillac riding down the West Coast down the back stretch. Off in the turns 3 and 4 they go. The bullhorns are out. Hitting the gates to lead off 4. Time running out. The white flag is out. He got Kiki sitting to the left. He got Tatiana on to the right. Bust down for me, Tatiana out of 4. Casey Robert wins Bash at the Beach. Second going to David Brizell. Third to Neil Baggett. Fourth to Riley Hickman and Zach Leonardi will round out your top 5. Now that was a finish here tonight. Bash at the Beach. We're going to do Victory Lane right here in the grandstands. So hold tight. We're going to have the drivers go through tech, and then we're going to bring out top 3 right here in front of you. The drivers in the that do Victory Lane here in the grandstands. Those that are leaving out, thank y'all for coming. We appreciate it, but we're going to get Victory Lane set up right here in the grandstands for you race fans.
All right, Dwayne, thank you very much. Fans are getting ready to set up Victory Lane. As they set up Victory Lane, ladies and gentlemen, I've had a phone turned into the tower. Phone turned into the tower. If it is your phone, please come up and claim it. Once again, a phone turned in here in the tower. Victory Lane getting set up. An action-packed 60-lap feature here. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the season opener March 23rd, March 29th, March 30th. We're going to have the Gator Nationals right here at Southern Raceway. So the month is just getting started, full of racing action. Casey Roberts in the 101, your winner. Casey Roberts did an awesome job. Okay, Dwayne, talk to me, buddy. Well, trying to get Dwayne.
Working our way down.
There we go, Dwayne. Whoops. Hold on, Dwayne. Somebody got my power cord. Try it again, Dwayne.
So we get some noise here, as it comes out. There we go. Sounds better. As we're getting things set up for our Victory Lane. Just Dirt Productions, thank you for bringing this live pay-per-view tonight. Dan Costello and the crew doing a fantastic job. Tom and Kim Lowry as well help promoting this event, and a great track prep crew putting on a show to give us a great surface for our drivers tonight. Made for some great racing for sure here on this super fast 3/8 mile sand-based track. The soldiers of the sand stood tall, but the Southern All-Stars still came. They saw and they conquered. So we're going to get the top 3 here. They're going to get unbuckled, and we're going to bring them up here to Victory Lane here for the race fans to be able to see.
Hey, Dwayne, while you're waiting for the drivers to get unbuckled and brought up, I've had a second telephone turned into the tower. If it's your phone, please come claim it.
So we just got to get Casey Robert and his crew up in the grandstands where we'll be doing Victory Lane. So we got to get Casey and the crew up here in the grandstands so we can do his Victory Lane up here. Miss Lynn and the crew.
Buddy, you got a copy?
So Casey getting unbuckled. Still waiting on second and third to come cruising around out of Neil Baggett and David Brezel, the Mississippians, running second and third. Great run for Brezel as he'll make up a lot of points tonight. On points leader Zach Leonardi for those that are committed to the 2019 season so far. And we'll be moving on to Gaffney, South Carolina next Sunday. We'll be coming back to the wonderful Southern Raceway here on August 31st and September 1st.
Okay.
For Labor Day weekend. Alrighty. Still got to get David Brezel as well and Neil Baggett here for second and third place. As KC makes his way up. Hey there. Oh, yeah. We got to help the lovely Miss Lynn Roberts, Casey's wife. Yeah, we definitely got you back, Miss Lynn. Just got her through the mud. All right, Casey. A little different style Victory Lane celebration for you, definitely. But we're finna get you down here for everyone. All right, race fan, let's hear it up for your race winner, Casey Roberts. I'll make my way over here to you there, my friend. And your second race out with the brand new team with Wynn Motorsports. You've been working and thrashing the last 2 weeks to get that Longhorn ready, brother. How good does it feel to get $7,000 after all the toiling you've done over the past 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's definitely been long nights here the past couple of weeks. It's after that performance last night, I had no choice but to win tonight. I tell you, I kind of stepped on my own foot there, so it was a bad deal. But just got to thank the Lord there for blessing me with these fine car owners here, and it's good to kind of, they kind of turn me loose with the reins here so I can kind of make my own calls and kind of used to the way I was with Mr. and Miss Cushman, so it kind of feels right at home being able to keep it at the shop and stuff like that. But I couldn't do it without all their fine help, of course, Wynn Land Development, they're the car owners there and do a great job there. I'm looking forward to making a good relationship with them guys and Morgan and Robin and Ricky and everyone there. And just got to thank Millwood Plumbing, M&S Concrete, Cushman Paint and Body. This J. Dickens engine ran great. Got to thank Anchorage Marina, Baird Truck and Rental Sales, just Schaefer Racing Oil, Hoosier Racing Tire, VP Race Fuels, just everyone that makes this possible. Penske Racing Shocks, Ronnie and Aaron, everybody at Penske, and golly, hope I ain't leaving out nobody. Just this J. Dickens engine ran awesome, so got to thank my buddy Matt, my wife, and just my kids, and it's just been a lot of midnight hours there, and I think we got a couple of 3/4 inches and maybe some duct tape over there is all we got to bring. So we definitely not organized yet, but we just wanted to come shake the car down, and I know this place has been good to me, so I wanted to come back down here and try it. So, like I said, after last night, I had to kind of redeem myself. So luckily, good Lord blessed us here tonight, and just look forward to the rest of the year here.
Now, definitely, throughout that race, you went and you had to really rely on qualifying for definitely that kind of start with the track and the way that you have to race this deal. But on that start there, how important was it to win that drag race with Neil Baggett in the turn one?
Yeah, I wanted to try and get out front and kind of set the pace. I knew tires was going to be a big deal there, and I just, ran it pretty hard there for a lap or so, and just kind of worked off my right front as much as possible and try not to scoot it. And so it worked out. The car was not perfect, but it was pretty good. So, definitely good night for us, and it'll definitely make the drive home, a lot easier.
Now, definitely coming off turn 4 right here on the front stretch, a little bit of a dip that was kind of giving y'all a little fit throughout the night. When you was approaching other cars and lap cars, how much, especially when you started to get about midway the race, you really could see you working off that right front tire. How much of that was throwing the balance off when you was getting here on the front stretch?
Yeah, it definitely was a little bit there, and I think it knocked the fuel liner so loose because I was having to pull tire offs for fuel getting in my face, so we got to figure out what's going on there. But, you know, it's just like I said, it's a good track, and I like coming down here as much as we can there. So it's been just appreciate you guys having us down here, and thanks for all the fans coming out. And I couldn't do it without all them guys, you know, coming out and supporting your racetrack.
August 31st, September 1st, Southern All-Stars back here in Southern Raceway, Milton, Florida. We're going to see you down here again for that 4 and the 5.
Yeah, hopefully so. If it's up to the car owners there, you know, we'll do whatever they want there. So hopefully we will be back.
Well, taking it back $7,000, that might just change his tune.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Definitely. Well, let's hear it up for the Georgia Flash, Casey Roberts. You're welcome. Definitely. I had
Congratulations.
Appreciate it, man.
All right. It's going to be a delay. Go ahead.
Bill Gamblin here at Southern Raceway. A awesome 60-lap feature thanks to our friends with the Southern All-Star Super Late Model Series. Casey Roberts, the big winner, walking away with $7,000. Coming in second was the 10 of David Brazel, followed by last night's winner Neil Baggett, who finished third, just a little short of walking away with a grand total of $10,000 this weekend. Also, other exciting racing tonight in all the classes when it came to the vintage, when it came to the sportsman, street stock, pure stock, all kinds of action going on tonight. And it's going to continue next week right here at Southern Raceway as we get ready for the 2019 season opener right here at the South's Finest Dirt Track, March 23rd. All classes are going to be racing for the season opener, and then get ready. March 29th and March 30th, it is going to be the Gator Nationals with the 1000cc wingless midgets right here at the South's Finest Dirt Track. You don't want to miss it. It's all getting ready to break loose. 2019 dirt racing right here in Milton, Florida. Want to thank our friends at Just Dirt Productions for helping provide the live pay-per-view. Also, we want to thank our fans that came out here tonight for the live action, and we want to thank you for tuning in this weekend for the Bash at the Beach through Just Dirt Productions. Have a great week, everybody.